Welcome to my Pilates session. So for this 15-minute resistance bands workout, we're going to use these, whichever one you've got. So these are the rubbery ones, and this is one a bit more, it's a bit stiffer, but doesn't roll up quite so much. I tend to use this one because I find it a bit more comfortable. And rolling those shoulders back, standing nice and tall through the body. I'm going to put the band around the wrists, bringing the arms forward, and we're just going to pull the arms apart and release. Pull the arms apart and release. Depending on how much tension there is in the band, you might not get an awful lot of movement, but you should feel the arms becoming active as you take the arms out and release. 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 And we're going to pull and hold and release. Pull and hold and release. Pull and hold and release. Pulse for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Arms come down, shoulder roll. But this time keeping the band near the wrists, nice and tall through the body. We're going to lift up, pulling those arms apart, bend the elbows, bring it up, bring it back, lift and bend. Two more. Shoulder roll. Okay, while we're still standing, we're going to put the band around the thighs. So it's above the knees, core engaged, and we're going to squat down and bring it up. Squat down and bring it up. Keep breathing, keep that belly button pulled in. Last one. I'm going to hold it. Pull those knees apart, pulse them apart. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it up. Shoulder roll. Leaving the band where it is, we're going to come down to sitting. I'm sitting nice and tall, making sure the band's nice and comfortable. We're just going to pull the knees apart and bring them back. So pull and release, pull and release, sitting nice and tall, pull and release, 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 pull and release. Last one. And we're going to pull and hold. And release. Pull and hold. And release. Pull and hold. release. Pulse for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change the band, so it's just underneath the knees. And we're going to pull the right leg apart and bring it in. The left leg stays where it is, right leg steps to the side, bring it back. Two more. Keeping the right leg where it is, we're going to take the left leg out. Bring it back. Okay. Bringing the band off the legs, nice and tall through the body. I'm going to loop the band underneath the feet, underneath the 1 foot, nice and tall through the body, and we're going to lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower. No. So keeping the band around the knees, going to roll down onto the mat, taking the feet to the edge of the mat. We're going to lift up into bridge, arms out wide, lifting the tailbone, lift the pelvis. As the pelvis lifts, the arms come up, lift up, squeeze the glutes, get those, don't let those knees come together, and slowly bring it down. 9 more, keep the resistance on the band. Squeeze the glutes when you get to the top. Halfway there. Last one. I'm going to take the band so it's higher up the legs, so it's about ankle height. I'm going to straighten those legs. I'm just going to pull the legs apart and release. So we're going to pull and release. 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 Then we're going to pull and hold. Hold, breathe, pull that belly button in, relax the shoulders and release. Pull, hold and release. Pull, hold and release. So keeping a little bit of tension on the arms. Sorry, on the arms, on the legs. Arms gently down by the side. Bend the legs to tabletop. And we're just going to tap those knees down, tap the feet down and bring it back up. So we tap and bring it up. If your core isn't strong enough to do this, then you can just bend the legs down and bring it up. But ideally, we want to really hold those abs in. Don't allow the back to lift. So if we can't go all the way down, just go as far as you can and bring it back up. So go as far as you can without the back lifting, bring it back up. Two more. Straighten the legs. If you have another band, you can use the other band for this, or you could put a ball in the hands. And we're going to take the legs to the right, arms to the left. Keeping resistance on the bands. Bring it back to center, and then take it the other way. Keeping that back nice and flat. One more each side. To extend this exercise, when you're over to the side, you hold it, breathe, and bring it back. Okay, put the band off the arms. I take it off the legs for now, because we're going to roll over into box. We're just rolling over. So popping the band back around the legs. I'm going to bring it so it's knees just above the knees. So pulling those legs apart. So wrists underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips, belly button pulled in, spine lengthened. So pushing into the hands and the right knee. We're going to lift that left leg up, pause, and bring it down. We're going to lift, pause, bring it down. 8 more. Lift and release. Lift and release. Lift, release, lift, release, lift, release, lift, release. Last 2. Lift, release, lift, release. Okay, just make sure you realign yourself before we do the other side. So pushing into the hands on the left knee, going to lift the right knee and bring it down. So lift and release, keeping that pelvis nice and flat. Lift and release. Lift, release. 7 more. Last one. So keep the band where it is. We're just going to do a cat stretch. Tuck the tailbone in, drop the head, arch the back the other way. Bring it back to neutral. See if you can do a circle with the hips. See if you can go the other way. And then bring it back. Push back into child pose, taking it, stretching out the body. And then we're going to bring it back up. Lifting up, rolling those shoulders back, and you're all done. I hope you enjoyed that Pilates session. I have many others for you to choose from. Why don't you pick one and give it a go?